All right, video number 3 for today, Tuesday, March something or another of 2022. This one was the March challenge for the Dear Julie Facebook and YouTube group. We had to, well, we didn't have to. You don't have to do anything, people. If we decided to follow the rules, we needed to do a page and an element using scrapbook paper, pad or scraps, any roll of paper, torn book page, no flint, you are not allowed to walk on the computer, strips of paper, happy mail, if you don't have happy mail then use some mail, a box, your box page could instead be your cover, ugly, stickers, tickets, envelope, and round. So I made a chart for myself because, I tend to forget things, and my codes are D for done, P for photoed, A for in my album in the group, because that's one of the requirements. You have to make your own album. Again, you don't have to. Make your own album and photograph everything and put it in the album. And then share it in the individual groups. Now, if you can follow all of these things and do all of these things, then at the end of the month, once she confirms that you've done everything, the next month there's a VIP virtual internet party where you get a free digital and you sit down online in it's not a Zoom, it's a YouTube. She's live on YouTube, we're live with her in the chat room, and we can craft with her if we want, and we've got access to this free digital, and we can make things, and we can sit in the chat room and talk with her and stuff for a couple hours. That's the prize for doing all of this on time, in this case in the month of March, and doing it. I've had this done for over a week. It's been sitting way over there on the side of my table waiting for me to have the energy. And then I went and got sick. So, now, using Dear Julie's requirements, and most of the digitals that I use are Julie's. If I remember which ones are from other people, I will mention it. I used Gayle Augustinelli's idea for the journal for this. This is the monster of a journal, and I absolutely love this, and I will probably do this again. I love this. So I'm going to move this, and we're going to get started. First off, I ended up finding more pages as I was cleaning up, so I made a few more things. So as we find places, we're going to be putting those in there. So it is a 9, well, you guys really can't see that, can you? It is a 9 by 12 manila envelope. Used as, oh, I never did put a pocket right there. That's what these were for. I was going to put a pocket right there. Ah, all right. So, there we go, trying to make y'all seasick. Scrapbook page. Here's my roll of paper right here. This is my painter's paper. You can flip this up and you can write on it. There's some stamping. That was one of the requirements. There's more of my coffee dyed paper. More scrapbook paper. 3 things. Okay. Here is my strips of paper. This is my stickers. I cover this thing. It's actually a sticker paper, but I covered in stickers. You can write on the back of this. I made sure. There I go. This is a ticket. Especially here in the South, we say, go get me my ticket, or can I have my ticket? And it's the guest check with what we owe for dinner. This flips out. I got my 3 things in there. This is my round. It's my doily. You can write on this side if you really wanted to. I reinforced it with some cardstock. Every other page in this thing is a coffee dye. Here is my roll of paper. Another coffee dye. And my happy mail. And an envelope with stuff in it. There's my ticket. Stuff in it. This is probably one of the very few pockets where I don't have 3 things in it. I've got one in each spot. And now we're back to the flip side of this thing. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back after I quit shaking you. Now remember, this is how the book looks like when it's closed. And flip it open, and these are in the pocket. Alright, and we just looked through this one. We're going to flip it over. Here's my ugly paper. Flip it up and you can write on that. There's my 3 things there, because, you know, that's how I roll. Scrapbook paper. Get you all in there. There's my box. That's my box page. There's my box tag. My strips of paper. And just another tag. Whee, come on. There's my torn book page. Envelope. Actually, it's going to be 2 because there's one on the other side. Ah, there we go. That's a Tracy Fox. That's a Tracy Fox. Pretty sure that's a Tracy Fox. And that as well. This is my sticker page. Covered it in stickers. Painted it gold. Stuck a piece of paper on it so you can write on it. My ugly paper. Wasn't necessarily ugly. I just needed an ugly paper. Other than my sticker paper. So I just painted it with some white paint. There's my happy mail. Made a large tag. If you really run out of writing space in this monster, you can put a piece of paper over this and write on it. Just like you could here. You could always put a piece of paper on that and write on it. Or put a pocket across here and stick some tags and journaling cards or pieces of paper in it. There's a previous one. There's an envelope with some tags in it. This is a Julie background. Dear Julie, Julie. Dear Julie, Julie. More Dear Julie, Julie. I was trying to use up scraps. I was trying to make things to go in various pockets. And now we're going back through the second half of the signature. Those are all Dear Julie, Julie. I think that's a car, Brandon. Not 100% sure. There's my torn book page. There's my round. On the back is some resume paper. Nice and thin. You can write on it. There is my box. Needed to cover what the box was. So I had to use black paint. My white and my gold just were not dark enough. There's my roll of paper again. That's the Tracy Fox paper. Just lots of, there you go. And again, if you wanted to, you could cover this with writing paper. You could cover this with writing paper, make pockets and tuck things into it. But, whoa, man, good gracious. Again, I absolutely love this. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Let's just dump everything out, too, while we're at it. Here we go. It's nice and thick. Let's see. Can y'all see that? Look how thick that is. 2 signatures. Or as Gayle called it, 2 books, 2 journals. Nice and snug. Nice and thick. I absolutely love that. Lots of writing space. And still got room to grow. Definitely love this. Definitely going to make another one. So, you know, not sure when though. I've got a bunch of sewing I need to do first. That was the whole point of making all these videos back to back, and today was to work on clearing the table so that I can get some sewing done, especially since one is for a friend slash instructor slash client. I've got to put patches on the uniform top. So, yeah. But I need to make a cover for my laminator. I don't use it often enough, so it's getting covered in dust. I need to make some coffee filters for my daughter. But I need to go out and get a pattern. So I either need to find a pattern or I need to get hold of a paper one, which just means more pockets for more journals. So it's not necessarily a loss. So, yep. All right. So enough chattering and rambling. I need to upload this video. I need to put these journals away. And I need to get some lunch so I don't pass out while I'm teaching kids tonight. I will talk to you all later. Bye.